Hi there guys, how are you doing? It's Kat at spiritual-candy.com, awakening with you to the relationship you really want with today's free online tarot pick a card reading, and it is a daily love reading. So today's reading is as normal, it's general, it's intuitive. Some of the messages may not resonate with you. If they don't, just ignore them. Take whatever does. If you want your own private reading, it's £20 for 20 minutes and you get your reading within 48 hours. It's normally a lot less though. So my goal, and to book a reading, go to the description box below or to spiritual-candy.com where there is a book a reading page. Okay, so my goal at Spiritual Candy is to help you to have a better relationship with you, the universe and others. So for more free tools, goodies, books, etc., please head over to Spiritual Candy and check it out. I hope you're all great and that you find today's reading helpful. Yeah. So if you enjoyed today's reading, please like it because it helps me to know which readings you're enjoying. And of course, subscribe and hit the bell if you haven't done already and you want to. All right, let's get on with today's reading. If you haven't chosen your group yet, please pause the video. Here we go. Hi number ones, how are you doing? I hope you're great. So, right, just looking, just listening. I was also distracted because I was going to say this is a deck I don't normally use, but I mean, I don't know, if you're a regular watcher to my channel, you'll know that, but yeah, this is Angel Answers, I think. No, Ask Your Angels, that's it. Ask Your Angels, Doreen Virtue. Anyway, whatever. This is your daily love reading. So whether you're single or in a relationship, what can you do to move your situation forwards? Okay, this is an interesting message because this opal card is about your children. So it says your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well, cared for by God and the angels. So for some of you, this is a message about your children. Okay, so that is a specific separate message for a few of you. So some of you may have had a child that's passed and this is a message about them to comfort and reassure you. For some of you, this may be about your child that maybe you don't have contact with, or that there's some issue with them, or it may just be a reassurance that your child is being watched and looked after wherever they are. And even if they're with you and perfectly well, it's just a reassurance that they are being cared for by God and by the angels, all right? But for a lot of you, you maybe don't have children and this doesn't resonate. Right, okay, this is about the Page of Pentacles, but I did want to honour this separately because I do feel like this is a specific message for a few of you, okay? Right, so moving on from that, in terms of a love reading, because that wasn't about, obviously that's not about love, the children thing. I mean, it is, but not romantic love reading. So, right, so in terms of a romantic love reading, what this is saying is that you are being cared for and protected, that you are being asked to bring out your inner child. There's something about you that in order to move your situation forward, you're going to have to bring out that vulnerable side. You don't need to be worried because you're protected. The angels, God, etc. are helping you, supporting you to be a little bit more vulnerable, to open up a little bit more. You need to learn something. You're the Hierophant. You're being guided by this Hierophant energy. The Hierophant energy it represents many things, but it's about changing, it's about transforming, it's about learning. You need to take those steps, learn a bit more about yourself on this love journey. So this is kind of a phase in the situation where, you know, you're at a point, number ones, where you've got good prospects and there is good news around you, there is positivity around you. You do genuinely want to offer something to someone, you want to take your relationship situation forwards, whether you're single or in a relationship, but you've got more to learn, and that's okay because we've all got more to learn. It's just that's very significant for you at the moment. So you can benefit a lot by understanding that, you know, it's okay to be vulnerable, it's okay not to know everything, you're being protected, you're being helped. So allow the situation to teach you. So if you have made mistakes or things have gone wrong, just accept it. Just admit that you didn't know what you were doing, you know, that you made a mistake. It's okay. So allow yourself to be vulnerable. Allow yourself to be open to that, you know, and just follow that inner wisdom. You're being taught something, you're being guided. So just know that you're being protected, you're being guided, you're being helped, and this will be significant today for you, okay? So I hope that makes sense. So much love, number ones. I'll see you tomorrow on a private reading. In the meantime, please like and subscribe. Hi, number twos. How you doing? I hope you're great. So, your daily love reading. Okay. Right, so for a lot of you, you've got a difficult situation going on. So if you're single, I might come back to you because this might not work for a single situation. I don't know, it depends how it comes out. Let's see. The point is, there's a kind of relationship game going on here. It's very likely that you're interested in or in a relationship with somebody who maybe is not genuinely interested in you, or they don't really care, or they're taking advantage of you, or they're using you, okay? Now, please don't panic. If you're in a reasonably settled relationship, that's not, there's another way of looking at it. But you know, if you're, I think a huge amount of people who watch this channel are kind of in that sort of in between. So they've not got the solid partner, and they're not single. They're kind of in that I keep saying intermediary. I said that the other day on a reading. Intermediate is what I'm trying to say. They're in that intermediate stage. Right. And the thing is that I think that if you pick number two, quite a lot of you are in a relationship with somebody, or trying to be in a relationship with someone who is using you, or is taking you for granted, or who doesn't care. They don't return your affection in the way you would like, and you've got into a bit of a game with them, and that they may be playing a game with you. If that is the case, so if you're in that intermediate stage, now it's not going to resonate for everyone. If it doesn't feel right to you, it won't do. You know, like some of you may have just clicked on this reading. You've never watched one of my readings before. Some of you watch it every day. The point is that general readings sometimes they can resonate for you like 95% of the time, but they won't resonate every single time. It doesn't generally happen. So don't panic. If it really doesn't feel right for you, then just ignore it. But I think some of you will want to ignore it, but know that what I'm telling you is true. And that's a painful lesson. But do you know what? The sooner you know, the sooner you can move on to someone who really does value you and love you and return your affection in the way you deserve, okay? So to some extent, some of you are playing a game with someone who's really not that interested. You know, there is a potential that they're not telling the truth, that it's difficult, it's painful for you because this person just doesn't value you. All right? So if that's the case, you've got Isaiah. They're saying it's a good time it's a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. I am watching over you, guiding you and protecting you during these changes. So the angels are saying, you know, notice this situation, do something about it, end the situation, or even if you're not in a relationship, it's just like move on from it and find something, change the situation, find something that's really right for you. If you're single, it's like this could be going on within you, so it's like you're not really kind of giving yourself the chance, because you yeah, by the way, also a Three of Cups in reverse can be somebody who's involved in a love triangle. So if you're the other person, this can be also why there's so much sneakiness and issue going on. The point is, it's time to change. If you're single, it's like you maybe just not, it feels like you're just not valuing yourself enough, that you're maybe going after people who don't value you, who don't respect you, maybe people who are mean or people who don't treat you very well. So notice that pattern if you have it and do something about it. There'll be something in your past, normally it's childhood, that makes you think that that's right for you. It's a relationship you recognize or whatever from a childhood relationship. The point is you need to change to a situation where you will be valued and honored, okay? So if you're not attracting people that are really respecting you and honoring you and wanting to be with you, kind of just widen your vision a little bit and look at, why am I attracting these people, or why am I having to be fearful in relationships? So why are you afraid of it, or you know, or why are you attracting people that are difficult? It's not saying it's your fault, it's just saying I have the power to change it. Yeah? Okay. If you're in a relationship, they're just saying, don't play the game. You know, don't use withholding love or being difficult or taking people for granted. Don't play the game. Don't manipulate. Don't lie. I think if you've chosen number 2 and you're in a relationship, it's very possible that you're kind of trying to maneuver the other person in order to get where you want to be, and it's not going to work. You need to change. You know, that this indicates that it's a good time to change. You know that genuine love and connection can't really come from that manipulating and a manipulative point of view, not one that feels calm and loving, you know. So if you want to feel that sort of positive, stable, loving energy, you're going to have to put that in from your end as well. So I hope that makes sense. A little bit rambly, apologies. So much love, number 2s. I'll see you tomorrow on a private reading, or see you tomorrow on a reading, or on a private reading. In the meantime, what am I doing today? I don't even know what I'm saying. My goodness. Hi, number 3s. How are you doing? I hope you're really well. So, your daily love message. I love this. I love the colour of this card. Archangel Michael. I am with you, giving you the courage to make life changes that will help you work on your divine life purpose. So you are being guided to make the changes and move forwards. Guys, I think a lot of you have chosen number 3. You are at you've been through a difficult time recently. You're ready to move on. You're ready to go for what you really want. Some of you, it's going to be total change, taking a trip, making a major life change. But really, in your romantic life, I think your romantic life is probably very much interconnected with your life purpose and other aspects of your life. There's a real need for change, to find the strength within you to go for what you really want, to leave the past behind. Now, this can be in your head. If you're in a relationship, it can be about letting go of the old wounds and really going for it, finding that new inspiration. If you're single, it can be about going out and getting out in the world and meeting new people. For some of you, you do need to change location. For some of you, you do need to leave old people's toxic situations or addictions behind. The point is that Archangel Michael is with you, giving you the courage to make those changes. Today, you can really have an inspiration to move forwards. You really can start to make this change. Watch how the universe sends you signs and signals. Look for opportunities to move. Look for opportunities to change. You're going to get an inspiration. It's going to help you to move forwards. You can do it. You can move forwards. And Archangel Michael is helping you. This is the way to move your relationship forwards, whether you're single or in a relationship. It's about going for what you really want, not settling, and leaving behind anything that is addictive or toxic in any way. And this will be the spark that moves everything forwards. So much love, number 3s. I'll see you tomorrow or on a private reading. In the meantime, please like and subscribe. Hi, number 4s. Please like and subscribe. Because I always forget to say it at the end. So, your daily love message. Right, so you've got Indriel. You are a light worker. God needs you to shine your divine light and love like an angel upon the earth and all of its inhabitants. Right, so your daily love message. Right, this is really clear. This Ace of Pentacles is about prosperity. It's about creating prosperity. It's about creating a physical, tangible new start. It's about taking a step forwards. In order to get this step forward, in order to create the new situation, whether you're single or in a relationship, in order to get this new beginning, what do you need to do? You need to know your own divine feminine power. If you're a male, this doesn't matter, because this is still, you still have the feminine aspect. And also this is about the light worker element, that power, that light within you. You basically need to connect with your divine light and your creative ability. You need to know your own power. Okay, so whether you're female or male, you need to connect with your divine power, your inner light, your inner light worker. You know, you need to shine your light out into the world. Now I'm going to go on to talk if you are female, because the majority of people who do watch this are female. So for females, feminines, people who identify with the feminine, you need to really embrace that and know your power as the feminine, because this is going to be the thing, the driving force. It's almost like what is going to help you manifest this next situation is confidence, knowledge of your own power, ability to kind of step into the light and shine it out, to know who and what you are, to show this like feisty, fearless, courageous side of you. You need to be kind of inspiring and inspirational, and you get into that energy by really knowing your own power, knowing who and what you want, and really going for it. So that is the key to moving forwards today. Thank you so much, number 4s. I'll see you tomorrow or on a private reading in the meantime. See you soon, guys.